Family of a man murdered last year in Pittsburgh's Crawford Roberts neighborhood is asking for your help. 39-year-old Dennis Winger died that July after being shot in a car at the intersection of Vine Street and Fifth Avenue. According to a Facebook post today from Pittsburgh police, his loved ones are now urging anyone who knows what happened to the father of three to please come forward. And his family is not alone. This case is one from a long list of unsolved cases in Allegheny County.
Now, these families understand the heartache that cold cases cause all too well. But Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Kaylee Gunderson joins us now with more. And Kaylee, detectives say cases are never really cold, right?
Right, Mike, Kristen, there is no statute of limitations when it comes to murder, so there is always that chance that a case could be solved. That's what two mothers are hoping for tonight. They are still waiting, hoping for an update in their son's cases that could lead to an arrest. 8 years without any answers.
I just remember telling him, my boy's been shot, they're 11 and 16.
That 911 call made on November 1st, 2015 from Hayes Street in Mount Oliver.
I bought Christmas gifts and my David still believed in Santa, so I was putting the gifts away.
Amanda Gordon remembers her two sons playing video games in the living room when she heard gunshots.
You shoot two boys who are sitting there playing a video game, you walk away and nobody saw nothing, nobody heard nothing.
Her 11-year-old son, David McIntyre, did not survive.
8 years later, that wound is still just as fresh as day one.
Allegheny County homicide detectives say this is an active investigation, but still no arrests. Gordon feeling left in the dark. Dominique Brown expressing the same sorrow and pain as she waits for the truth about her son, Jomarcus Fuller's death.
It's been 5 years this past June since Jomarcus was murdered and found laying in the street.
Brown telling her son's story from the place he was found dead on June 30th, 2018 in Pittsburgh's East Hills neighborhood.
I used to come every day and I would just come and touch it. I just want the truth, you know, because they not only killed Jomarcus, they killed my 10-year-old son.
Brown's youngest son, grieving the loss of his big brother, took his own life. Pittsburgh police say Jomarcus Fuller's case remains an open investigation, but still unsolved, along with a list of others. George Sattler, a Pittsburgh detective assigned to the Bureau's cold case squad, is devoted to seeking justice.
There's a need. There are cases that are really close to being solved. We have suspects or actors that have been identified or evidence that needs to be resubmitted.
Sattler says an unsolved case isn't technically ever cold, with the hope of a break.
There's no statute of limitations on homicides. So we take that very seriously. We treat each case like it could be our own family member.
Exactly what Brown is asking for.
What if it was your child? I understand they have jobs to do, but that's my firstborn. It hurts. Just give me something.
Sattler explaining that investigative work done behind the scenes isn't always immediately disclosed to the victims' families to avoid causing false hope.
I think maybe we should do a better job informing the public that their cases are worked on a yearly basis.
Sattler stressing any new information brought forward could be what detectives need to further an investigation.
Withholding any information that they may know, I mean, the smallest thing. I mean, I've heard of the tiniest little thing breaking a case wide open.
Speak up, because you don't want it to happen at your doorstep.
And Sattler tells me a grant had previously provided him some help with unsolved cases from a former police chief and a former county homicide detective, but unfortunately that grant funding ran out. He's hoping it will be renewed in January. Reporting live tonight, Kaylee Gunderson, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Kaylee.